Quick introduction then. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Tim Nicolaou. I am the Executive Director for BNI in London North East. My background is I was a member of BNI for 16 years, and I've been in BNI now for 23 years. And I've been asked to come along this morning and share some tips on effective relationships. So I've got a couple of stories to share today, and the first story is back in the day when I was running my own business, which was a heating and plumbing business, and I had offices that were above an electrical wholesaler. So I'm going to share this story, and it's got some hidden meanings in it. So above this electrical wholesalers, there were 2 or 3 offices, of which mine was one of them. And at 3 o'clock on every Thursday, there was something spooky that always used to happen. And it wasn't a haunted office. We would hear this fire bell ring at 3 o'clock from downstairs where the electrical wholesaler was. And everyone in my office and in the 2 offices next to me would immediately drop what they were doing, run down the stairs to the wholesalers. The people in the wholesalers would all come to the front desk of the wholesaler. And you think, well, why would they do that? What was this 3 o'clock ritual every Thursday? Well, Dave the Donut used to turn up, and that was his nickname, Dave the Donut. That was his loving name. And the reason we all used to go to the trade counter at that point was because Dave always used to bring in from the bakers freshly baked hot jam donuts. Okay, now who was this Dave guy? Dave was actually a salesperson. He used to come in and provide products for the electrical wholesaler, and he was the most popular person that you would ever meet, and he never did any direct selling. His method was really clever. He never used to sell, but he was very popular. Everybody would stand and talk to him over a cup of tea, all the people that worked there, all the people above in the building industry. And what he was really doing was developing relationships. And that's the key thing in BNI. There are 4 key ways to build relationships in our chapters. You build relationships, and these are the 4 key points. You build relationships at your BNI meeting, at your one-to-one meetings, at your socials, and at your power teams. That's where the real money is. One of the most underrated, I believe, is socializing. And again, I'm going to share a story of you when I was in my own chapter of a social and the importance of socials. We had a wine importer in our chapter, and we travelled to the south of France to one of the vineyards where he would buy and produce wine. So we had a Eurostar from London. We spent a day over in France. We spent time on coach together. We ate a meal together, and we got to know each other really well. Now, some of the things that come from spending quality time with people is incredible. In our chapter, we had the accountant, the bookkeeper, and an IT company, with the help of a mortgage advisor and a financial advisor, who were all renting offices, discuss with each other how they could effectively build their businesses, and ended up purchasing a building which was cheaper than actually renting separately, and gave them an asset for the future. Now, those conversations don't come about unless you're spending time together and you're building relationships. So much the same in any relationship. Don't be the absent parent. Don't expect to have a relationship with your partner if you're not willing to spend some quality time with them. So once again, reviewing, building relationships is 4 things. It's being present and spending time at meeting time, one-to-ones, socials, and at your power teams. So that's our 5 minutes on the clock.